Namaste! Namaste, Big Cat. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Big Cat Wagwan, fist bump, energy, up, I say, why not?
Advanced Genifique Serum. Skin feels stronger.
Please excuse me a moment, these adverts have got me by the proverbial short and curlies. Right, let's dive in, darling dears, let's dive in. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection. Energies up. Let's dive in, big cats. Let's dive right in. Current energy around the big cat. Current energy around the big cat. Messages for the big cat. Around their auric field came off the back end, darling dears. Right, we have rebirth, law 25 of the 48 laws of power. Can you not see the phoenix from the ashes, baby? This is about you, what? Breaking through that glass ceiling, that spiritual glass ceiling, about getting your what? All your I's dotted and your T's crossed. This is about moving from a situation from isolation to integration on your terms. Why do I say your terms? Because you're ready, your ethos is here, darling dear. This is about you what? Recollaborating and re-putting up your boundaries. This also speaks about what? The signing of some kind of a contract, some kind of a business deal, some kind of a boss big cat move, which is about to put you in a whole different ball game. Very important, big cat, to have rules. And your biggest rule, I keep telling you, is to shut up. Proverbs 10:19. Because, big cat, transgressions are afoot when you talks too much. It's always prudent to keep your mouth shut until 'tis done. You know those little fingers with their mouth breathing ways, always in the background. I can't make it up because it's the truth roof. Boundaries, darling dear. The Ace of Swords, this reminds me of, speaks about a new beginning in your intellect, your intelligence, taking what? A step up. Oh, I love it. Loving the look of the what? The orange, the sacral chakra. This is about you getting your sexy back. Fist bump. Oh my God. Big cat is feeling amorous at this moment in time. But you are reapplying yourself to the what? Dating game if you are single, right? With roles, or they will be what? Sent immediately to Coventry, right? Iced out, told to piss off, mate, with love and light. First time I've noticed or been drawn to the words on this, it says, in perfect love, in perfect trust, 8 words the wicked greedy fulfill. Harm to none, do as you will, right? Ponder ever mind. Where's my shit? Because big cat, I'm telling you, is testing my eyesight. And I've got me glasses on, guys. What's going on? Right, let's get it again. 8 words the wicked greedy fulfill. And ye harm none, do as ye will. And ever mind the rule of 3. When ye send out comes back to thee. Follow this with mind and heart, and merry ye meet, and merry ye part. Oh, okay. Posh clap. This also reminds me of what the Grand Conjunction, darling dear, setting them rules. We will be taking the knee on the 21st of December at 12:12 a.m. and 12:12 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Right? Why is there two different times? I'll tell you. Just give me a chance. Right? The first time at 12:12 a.m. we will be taking the knee in gratitude, darling dears. Gratitude of what has manifested in our life, blessings seen and unseen. The second time we take our knee at 12:12, big cat, as I keep telling you, you are the wild card. Our minds will be one mind as we shift the consciousness on this Malkuf. I know. You're thinking, but me, I've got things to do. Listen, baby, you've got nothing more important than to be doing this. It's very important. This has not happened for nearly 400 years, Jupiter and Saturn being in such proximity. But I digress. Let's move on with the... Silla 777, glad you could pop in, darling dear. Haven't seen you in a while. Who else is here? Mother A. You could pop in. Fist bump. Jacqueline. Arrington. Hello. Good morning. Kung Fu Panda. Hiya. What's going on? London G. Wagwan. My brethren. Are you in London at the moment? Are you? Don't tell anyone. I told you, tell no one nothing. Needs to know basis. Luna W. Angel Love CB. Hello. Who's that? Jamie Martin. Hello. Kathleen Day. Glad you could pop in. Shilda Sampson. Zoe. Is it Zoe? Helena Funk. What's going on? Yes, baby. Things are moving in the background. What did I tell you? I paid off two bills, right, that I've been dragging on for such a long time because I have to live it. As I tell you guys, getting your T's crossed and your I's dotted before the Grand Conjunction. I sorted it out and my spiritual team took one of the back front neck stabbing dick dealing mattress back in two-piece givers finger. Yes, locked it right off, mate. Yes. Because we're stepping into our energies. Lady Goddess, Divine Feminine. It's your time, whether you're male or female, nurturing unto self. This is your rebirth. This looks like somebody coming out of a proverbial womb. This is about you coming out with your intuition litty, darling dear. But notice the light is at her back. This is about you, what? Controlling said emotions, using discernment, darling dears. The red speaks about your vitality again, root chakra. This is about your stability, your security. You're feeling more. You're getting, listen, you've got your what? You've got your badge of ascension, darling dear. You're understanding the beauty of thee. Understanding everything comes from within. And until you put your style high up, no one's going to see it, darling dear. Love it. Let's get a rune on the table. It seems so dark in here this morning. What's going on? I am so tired this morning, darling dears. I went to bed about just after 1 a.m. I said, right, I've got to pack it in because I'm doing some stuff. I'm not telling you what it is. You'll have to beat it out of me and you better make sure you strike and got me in such a place that I can't get you back because I'll get you back. Right? And then I fell asleep. I woke up again at 3:35 this morning. You know the 3 a.m. is a spiritual time. I find that I do my best work at those times of the morning, where I take in the most knowledge, where it's retained, right, and at the tip of my cranium, at the forefront, whenever I need it. Best time to learn in the quiet hours of the night. couldn't get back to sleep. Then when I looked again at my clock, it was nearly, 6 a.m. So I thought, okay, so you better go to sleep now. Went to sleep, and then I woke up at 7:46. The devil is a liar. Tried to make me so tired that I couldn't do this reading. Well, things have still got to go, and I've still got to get my 10,000 steps in. I told you, thigh gap to maintain. Oh, you got one off the front and one off the back end, darling dear. And 2 different runes. You have the amethyst as well as the Palo Santo. Let's see. Big Cat Chronicles continues. We see Gebo, darling dears. This is represented by the lovers, the Gemini energy. This speaks about a major choice is about to be made. It could be a partnership, right? It could be a deal. I told you, some of you will be going into your divinely guided partner. Why? Because you are vital. You need to see that you've got it going on. You've changed your frequency, darling dear. And what's behind the lady goddess? The candles, darling dear, magic. I kid you not, and it is my duty as Hioka High Priestess to keep telling you about the Grand Conjunction, how important it is. The effects of us being in one mind at those times, right? You will be seeing it throughout the rest of December, all the way up to March. Major changes, darling dears. Major changes. What's behind that? Divine what? I can't make it up. This is a spiritual union, darling dear. Something that you wished for, but you had to be on that level, that frequency. Because Big Cat, when you are divine feminine, you don't seek, it seeks you. You had to what? Send up that spiritual signal to let you know you're ready for engagement of whatever sort. Base of the deck, darling dears. Lean in. This is what? The Master Manipulator on its face, the magician. The numbers 4, 5, 6, and 7 is represented. Oh, excuse me. I was remiss in my duty of telling you about the Gebo. It's represented by the numbers. Come on, Case. I know I'm tired, but I'm squeezing it out. 24, 25, 26, and 27. The letter G, darling dears. This is the letter A, ancestors. The numbers 4, 5, 6, and 7. This talks about a master manipulator, a con person, a hoodwinker, a hairline taker. All of the above, darling dear. Somebody made a major decision in some kind of a partnership with somebody who was extremely manipulative. They had all of the tools and intellect, but decided to use their intellect and skills for darkness, darling dear. A true dark Vader, a bringer of the darkness. Killer of all joys. Somebody's made a major decision. This is why your signal, your spiritual signal is bright, darling dear. Bright. But you've always got a manipulator in the background. What's the matter? Well, what do you say? A manipulator at 60 feet? Or a skullduggerous, right? Back, front, neck, tabba in your immediate proximity. Which one would you prefer? The one at 60 feet? I would. As I sip my mocha, because I ain't getting smoke blood. Listen, tired or not tired, mate, my third eye is buffed up to a spiritual shine. Fist bump, push, clap. Hey, T, Tresvant, long time no see. Peace and love, hello. Glad you could pop in. Right, let's get some tarot on the tableau. The devil is a liar. What's going on here? What did I just say? Cupid's arrows. This is the Emperor coming in quick, smart, and in a hurry. Some of you can expect some kind of messaging. This person knows how to contact you. You are in their hemisphere. You are in their crosshairs. This talks about swift movement. Because the one speaks about what being impassioned. It's also about work, right? As well as travel. This person is going to be traveling towards you. And it's also Cupid's arrows. Yeah, you know how I feel about Cupid. One good roughing up, mate. But it is what it means. This is your current energy. The Emperor, Aries and Mars energy. Protector and provider. What wanted to jump out on that? Union, darling dears. Union with true boundaries, respect, right? What does the Bible say? Love is patient. Love is kind. This is what's coming towards you, big cat. For those that are up for what a lovely duo. Somebody on your spiritual level. Someone you're going to want to go to long term with. Someone who is prepared to be what? Teacher as well as student. This is equal give and take. Receptive. Listen. The same, switcheroos, back and forward, the same, yeah, swapping it, listen. The tightness is fuddling me brain, darling dear. Receptivity, yes, I did. Devil be damned. This also speaks about what? A necessary change that you had to bring about from conflict. Conflict with what? Possibly a what? Professional sperm engineer, a mattress bag, animal in a kitten heel, right? Somebody who's used what? Their intellect as well as what? Soul ties to keep you there. Right next together, listen, they like to get you naked and keep you tied up, right? But a major choice was made. It got to the point where it didn't feel like lovemaking, it felt like rape. Yes. Grape. I said grape. YouTube, I'm telling you. It's wicked. It's wicked in them streets. You got to be careful what you say. A new union is afoot, darling dears. The Hierophant also speaks about a higher wisdom. Some of you are sitting more in your spirituality, understanding that spirituality is what? The whole ocean, whereas just a religion is the fishbowl. Some of you are moving away from an oppressed situation where you was dealing with somebody who manipulated you, right? Because of what? Religious circumstances or religion. Someone who was supposed to have been a protector and provider in your life. Oh well, let's look at the past energies, right? Let's give it a quick cut. Remember I was telling you, right? Because you're going to learn tarot, or my name is not Big Cat, aka I ain't getting smoked, right? When with the original Rider-Waite, the symbolism is exquisite, darling dears. This is current energy. Why? Because their faces and they're facing at us, darling dear. This is being kicked off even as we speak. You are being sought, darling dear, by an emperor, no less. This is somebody who is what? A loyal partner. I'm also thinking older in age. For a male, 40s upwards. For a female, maturity is from 18. I don't think you'll be going for a teeny bopper. No, not for some of you. Some of you might like it, but you better make sure you strap down your pockets and your common sense. Hey, JB. Glad you could pop in. Goddess Isis. L, what's going on? Boundaries, darling dear. You've got to have boundaries. Past energy around the big cat. Yes, baby. Guantanamo Bay. Bombs over Baghdad. You had to call it in. This is what? All the toys have been chucked out of the pram, darling dear. It was not a lovely, fabulous, or gorgeous situation. The Tower, represented by Fire, Mars, and Uranus energy, the destroyer, right? This talks about a destruction, ending a situation where that was fraught with arguments, always at crisis point. It also speaks about what? Somebody wanted to do harm with themselves in the past. Possibly you, Big Cat. You possibly wanted to put yourself away, thinking that you was nothing because of what this master manipulator, right? It's an upside down F, a full on F boy or F girl. Had to get away. A great upheaval. But it was a revelation in your life, darling dears. What's trying to peep out? We have the Cancer energy. You made the right choice in the past. You had to come through with what? The Chariot, the Cancer energy, moving forward, showing determination and strength, speaking your truth, being spiritually guided to move away from a situation, right? When you see Major Arcana also speaks about situations taken out of your hand, divine timing, but it also is what? A spiritual lesson that was learned, darling dears. All of these cards are upright. This is about learning to stand in your power, understanding, right, that barbecue can and will be turned into, mildew will and can be turned into barbecue, darling dears. Love it. Moving forwards. This again is traveling cards. Some of you had to travel away from a situation, and we've got 2 travel cards here, darling dear. This Emperor is definitely coming towards you. Or Empress, you know gender is fluid in tarot. I had to move away from that situation. It was a spiritual lesson, darling dears. Don't think of it as anything else. You've got no time to be caught up in the yesteryear. I told you it's the pet cemetery, and it's what making a proverbial bunk bed out of a coffin. We've got no time to go in the coffin. No! Too busy getting great. Using your discernment, your intuition. Your intuition guided you out of a situation that was Guantanamo Bay. Arguments, fighting. The swift movement. This is someone that used to pop off at the drop of a hat. The least little thing we made into a mountain. Lots of energy being pushed into that. Wheel of Fortune. Listen, look all of this major arcana on the tableau, right? 5. What's this? If you're wondering about your Skrilla.com, darling dear, help is on its way. This is about your business acumen. Help being sent towards you. 4 of Pentacles to give you a more stable foundation, as well as what? A more healthier outlook on life, darling dear. The Wheel of Fortune. This talks about change, darling dear. In the upright, Big Cat. True change is on the tableau. 5 major arcana. Out of 8, darling dears, this was definitely a spiritual lesson, and a spiritual lesson is afoot. I told you the 10 talks about ending of a cycle. It also reminds you to what? Be focused as only a page can be, darling dear. Be curious. This is about you what? Being, some of you are getting your what? Your foot on the rung of success, darling dear. That ladder of success. This talks about being paid, the Big Pentacle, as well as helping hands. Hands that are coming to support you. Being recognized as a major craftsperson. This also is my marriage card, darling dears. Right next to the Hierophant, the Emperor, Cupid's, you know how I feel about Cupid blood. Let me just push on. The 3 of Pentacles, darling dears. Love it in the upright collaboration. Whatever you've been working on, right, it's no longer at implementation stage. This is going to be moving forward to greatness. A new home, a new job. Blessed and highly favored. Love it. What's this? More peace. Can we take more Skrilla.com? Yes, we can. A hand of God being offered to you, Big Cat. A new beginning. You've got two aces. You've got the boundaries here and here. A new beginning in your intellect, your thinking, right? Clarity of mind. How you communicate, how you conduct yourself, darling dear. Plus the big Pentacale. Pentacale is about your wealth, your material sides, and your health. This goes to Five of Pentacles, leaving a situation where you felt left out in the cold. If you are in a parenting situation with this master manipulator, they try to keep you in broke-pocketed status, darling dear. Didn't want to give up the peas for the progeny. If this is a friendship situation, you was dealing with someone who deliberately, they was never your friend. You always felt the bad energy coming from them. But in general, this is absolutely good fortune, darling dear, coming towards you. A promotion, a new business, but it speaks about patronage, right? It also speaks about being recognized for your certain je ne sais quoi. And being paid in kind. Base of the deck, we've got the King of Wands. This speaks about what? Fast movement again. It also speaks about a spiritual advisor, someone who's a leader or a free spirit. This also, you know who the King of Wands means to me, right? You know what, or my interpretation of the King of Wands, right, is him who has the unsatisfied eyes, right? Leader of what? The Cum Squad. Yes, baby, always looking for a vacant orifice. But in the upright. Because I always tell you, right, look at where the faces are. All of these faces are present energy, right? And when you see a face looking to the right, this is something coming towards you, okay? This King of Wands energy, right? You see him looking to the left, so he's looking into the past, not living in the past. This is somebody who's what? Looking back through past actions. Wands is about movement and how they moved around you, darling dears. Somebody sitting, right, and considering, listen, they shouldn't think too hard. Capricorn energy, devil energy. They realize that they don't have any hold over you. Some of you are taking action to what? Actively get rid of certain addictions in your life, things that are not serving you well. Realize it's keeping you stuck at a level. I told you need to pay attention. Give unto Caesar what's due unto Caesar. And if you have an addiction, work your hardest, your damnedest, right, to get it in check or get rid of it before the grand conjunction. I told you, Saturn and Jupiter don't ramp, mate. Someone's looking back at the fact that they don't have any tie to you anymore. Look, I can't make it up. Lovers on its face. Unwise choices is what they're looking at. They made a major decision which was ultimately an unwise choice, Big Cat. Imagine that. Brock pocket status. They chose to go amongst the disloyal, right? The what? Codependent, the brock pocketers, those that have their loyalty is squiffy, mate, right? That's what they chose. They, them, and arm. What he's looking at. The unwise made a choice, right? The loss of status, possibly a generation. Some of these King of Wands characters lost their whole family. They didn't think it was important at the time. A whole family. No. Now they have a whole family. Yes. A whole family. Right. So inclined to take these up and ask some more questions. Give it a good shufty. How is the big cat feeling about himself at this moment in time? Whatever seeds you've sown, darling dear, you're about to see what your ships come in. This is a return on your efforts, right? Look at this, 3 and 3. 3 ways to play, darling dear. Some of you got 3 new streams of income that's been generated. Oh, thank you very much, Alexis Holmes. Let me get you in the big cat. Look, even the blue tack is having, listen. As I was saying, darling dears, the 3 of Wands, it speaks about expansion as well as your progress, right? Some of you are looking at expanding your horizons. The Wands also speaks about traveling, right? It's about you, what? Having pondered a situation. You're holding on to the Ace of Wands, darling dear, right? This talks about fast movement and action. Whatever actions you took, right, in the past, which is behind you, right? It's forward in your goals, your progress. Thank you, JB. Going straight in the Big Cat Chronicles. As I was saying, you're about to see a return on your goals. Listen, I can't make it up, darling dear. From the 3 to the 4 of Wands, this talks about party celebrations and 1111 fade. This is a highly spiritual number about leveling up, darling dears. This is about what? Being around mutual people, your tribe, darling dear. Everybody working and determined to be around the same goal. You're going to be getting invites to party. Some of you will be invited across the water, darling dears. The 3 of Wands also speaks about what? A romance. A romance being what? Afoot. After you've had to cross some water, or they're crossing water to you. I told you, it's on its way. Did I just see something fall behind the card? Did you see that? Listen, mate. Something that you're being intuitively guided to. This also speaks about the bad energy being directed at you by a false friend, a little finger, a mouth breather, darling, their Sputnik with their hillbilly investigations in the background. This is about you, what? Not allowing that particular energy to penetrate what you've got going on. We've got the 3 and the 4 goes to a 7. This talks about continuing to stand your ground. Keep your block party on. And whomsoever that was in the past at your back, darling dears, leave them where they are. Many options coming towards you, darling dear. But don't get giddy with all of the options. Ensure that you put your third eye on that bitch, Mitch, or duty, whatever it is, right? In order to make the best outcome for your highest good. Make the right choice. Where's my teeny tiny cards? Because I've moved everything around. Four of Wands. Yes, baby. This talks about somebody who's jealous, darling. Yeah, it could be a mother, father. The Empress is also a partner. Somebody who's not loving a situation. This person doesn't like the fact that you've managed to create a stable foundation for yourself. This is somebody who is, if they're a mother, listen, those progeny better make sure they came out active, mate. What do you mean you've got no teeth and can't even lift up your head? Their babies have to get to it, mate. If this was a mother to you, darling dears, or someone who was supposed to have been a parent, this person effed up all the church's money. They effed up the foundation, darling dear. A full-on high commander, Decepticon, narcissist, or sociopath, right? This person is hating on the fact that you're stable and secure, and you chose to leave their side. You chose to block them out. You chose to block them out. We're also seeing 2 sevens on the tableau. This talks about what? Light-hearted fun. I told you. They're not happy that you're happy, darling dear. They're not happy that you moved on. Some of them are not happy with the fact that you've actually moved away. Some of you've actually crossed water or about to cross water. This person is not looking at nothing new, mate. They're still stuck in the past, right? A lot of bad energy, making what? Wrong choices. Could be a sister or a full-on Midge. Yes, I told you it's the change and the transformation in you. They're not loving it, darling dear. This talks about you letting go of that particular beginning in order for your true beginning to begin. The energy of the Scorpio. Again, this talks about status, darling dear. You've gained some kind of status in their eyes and they're not loving it. Right? Told you. Major arcana. Spiritual lesson. They're not getting it, mate. Queen of Swords on its face. Could be 2 females. This could be a mother and a daughter. Or a Midge and a bitch. I told you. They're out there. Stubborn, lying, spying, slanderous. I told you, Jeremiah 9:40. They've always got something to say. And they're trying to down-talk the stable foundation you've made. All of this traveling card, some of you may even have bought a new vehicle, a chariot of righteousness, to take you where you need to be. This is a lot of gossip that is at your back, darling. Yet again, look to see where the faces on each cards are looking. You're looking towards your new beginning. Some of you are going to be making travel plans. Impromptu travel plans. Spontaneous like. 3 of Wands. Big Cat Chronicles continues. Again, we see the lovers, darling dear. I told you. If you'll be crossing the water, this could also be a holiday romance, darling dear. Either you'll be crossing the water or they'll be crossing the water to you, darling. They're on their way. Guided by spirit. Even the angel, Archangel Michael, is facing forward. Current energy. A major decision is going to be made around this situation. A major decision. But only because you took the time to transform, darling dear. You did the DNS like a boss. This. You chose to make that major change from a situation where you was dealing with what? Voldemort. Told you, I commanded Decepticon, Mitch or bitch, Prackler or Prackalisha. And it was a dastardly duo, 2 of them in particular. They gave it to you without the Vaseline, darling dear. A lie. Created a lot of destabilization. They wanted your ships to stop sailing. They wanted you to be stagnant and stuck. They, them and them. They wanted all of that for you, darling dears. The moon energy. This is about you recognizing the energies that was around you. Bad energies as well as good. What is about your intuition? Your discernment, darling dears. You simply had to use it. Cancer as well as Pisces energy. Why is the cards all mixed around? Let's give it a good shufti. Maybe that's why they are turning around. Definitely traveling, big cat. Moving on, moving up. Travel is definitely all over your shiznai in the near future. All direct facing cards. Moon energy. Yeah. You realize the bad energy of it all, darling dears. And it also speaks about what? Health matters. Return to sender. On its face, darling dears. Your health was failing you in a situation that you're no longer putting in any efforts. This is about you changing your effing mind, blood. You're not having it. You realize what was taken in that situation and you left it where it was because whatever they took, you didn't need. You had to only take what? The spiritual lesson. Please excuse the adverts, darling dears. You know, listen, I'm not even going to speak about it. Are you done? Yeah, it's done. Base of the deck, darling dear. You have an offer coming towards you, an offer of love. This also speaks about a date, right? Some kind of invitation. Coming in quick, smart, and in a hurry. I told you. Whatever that past situation was. And this also speaks about a chance meeting because neither knight is facing you. The person, whatever happened in the past, it was nothing but fraught with arguments, lies, problems, troubles, a lot of confusion, right? Confusing energy, past energy. What's coming towards you, darling dear, is a new love. Somebody coming to give you their cup. I can't make this shit up, darling dears. Cupid's arrows. Fast movement, messages, could be snail mail, email, but you're about to get contact, or should I say first contact. Because why? Because you've got it like that, looking fabulous, gorgeous and lovely, sexy. You're gorgeous, big cat, gorgeous, right? Look, plan, plotting and strategizing, able to what? Oh, did you hear that bell? The bell of confirmation, darling dears. Look what fell out of the back. Because you put down what was not your portion. Understanding to end situations that kept you stagnant. This is about being solo dolo, but like the girls on the pole, right? This is about you, what? Taking that time to get the knowledge. Possibly get a hold of your birth natal chart. This is about you using your intuition. Because the Queen of Wands is highly spiritual. How many people have we got on this table so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. As many as 5 people could have been against you, darling dears. Because you chose to put down the burden you had to. 2 were in the bed, 1 was taken. It was you, big cat. Thank God. Hellfire and Powder House does not go with your hairline. Back end again. Good news, darling dear. This was also about your ideas. You've got active ideas, and it also speaks about having the strength, right, to move towards whatever you've got going on. Again, Wands is about action, right? Motion, journeying. Some of you are journeying towards higher knowledge, occult knowledge. Base of the deck. Because why? You're being gifted with multiple options. 7 of Cups on the 7 of Cups. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. How does it feel to be in the driver's seat, big cat? Just because you're in the driver's seat doesn't mean you must go and run them over, right? Because the High Priestess comes through to tell you about your responsibilities, darling dear, as you sit between the 2 pillars of wisdom, Boaz and Jashin. This is about your intuition as well as what? The response of the change, the inner change that you activated from within. Bringing about this stable foundation, and somebody is down in the dumps because they can't come back. They feel left out, right? Depressed. Because you got it like that. Wife material or husband material. This is also my single parent card. They see the potential of you now from the nosebleed section, they, them, and And I told you it's as many as 5 people, right? Master manipulators. You was the only rose amongst all of those thorns. Once you got the spiritual lesson and decided to focus on yourself, focus on your bank account, focus on your health, contemplate Father God and Mother Isis, everything started to turn around for you. Who's laughing now? Look! Told you, the romance, the love situation, because the Queen of Pentacles has everything. And your loyalty is about to be repaid, darling dear. Either you're traveling to them, or you're going on a holiday, some kind of impromptu trip, right? Or they are traveling towards you. You are about to get first contact. Hit me up in the Gmail, darling dear. We can talk about it, me and you, but we won't tell anybody else. No, I told you, we shut up. Told you, like attract like. This is a love situation. What about this bottom feeder in the past? Where's my deck of the wicked? Then I'm gonna push off. Right? Got to go and drop a quick 10,000 steps, right? To let those in my Fitbit crew understand and recognize we're always on the up and up. What's this? Pinky's up, darling dear. They don't like the fact that you're on the good foot, that your health has returned. Some of you have got that, what? Those rosy red cheeks. I know it may be by MAC or Fendi Beauty, right? Fenty Beauty. But you know what? You still got those apples on your cheeks. They don't like the fact that it's all what? Tip-top shape and Bristol fashion for you. You're on the up and up. I told you. They, them, and seat in you. That's why they try to keep you stagnant and stuck with lies, subterfuge, bull swanky, not realizing that you was the whole everything. Your energies, your untamed energies, right, that you didn't know you had, you was giving them life. Thank God you realize that you're the power grid. Thank God. Oh, tree sloth in the reverse. Panani and Fatum in the air like gang signs. Good God, what's this? What did I just say? They're jealous of your everything, right? They're a stalker, right? With a fake profile. So they're watching you on the internet. We saw all the Pentacales come out, as well as the Swordsmate. I effing all what you've got going on. And they've got a tendency to be a bit of a single white female. Oh! You better take umbrage to that. They'd rather see you brown bread than succeed. 108 in the chat. Only 44 thumbs up. Please, Big Cat, hit the thumbs up button. Get me in the algorithm. Please and thanks. Right? What else? Right? They've changed their hair, their clothes, and their speech to be like you, darling dears. They're obsessed with your job and your beauty. I told you, you're looking fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely, because as you move away from the F shit and those stress lines, and you're not crying like you're at a funeral, right? They see that what you have strength and prosperity, and you're not fighting with them. Oh, hell no! Oh, now, brown cow. This is what their issue is. They, them, is what? Listen, the deck of the wicked. What's this? Told you. It rotting from the head of the snake, darling dear. You was a rose amongst thorns. Take the spiritual lesson. Understand they dealt with the tools that they had. And some of them did it on purpose. Take the spiritual lesson, darling dear. What else? Anything else from this deck? Guess not, darlings. What? Oh, okay. Told you. A effing skin peeling liar, the hidden hand, trying to move things around in the background, bend the minds of the feeble-minded and simpletons. Well, who cares? Not us, the big cats. No. Too busy focusing on yourself, keeping your vibration high, high, high. Right? They're a Jezebel spirit, right? Seeking a vacant orifice. Do you have a vacant? Big cat, you got a vacant orifice. So they can drop off a soul tie, Jezebel spirit with multiple partners. Guess what? They like the unprotected sex, where everybody wears a mask and no one wears a condom, right? Fake name and address. So they're coming in with subterfuge and bull swanky. Be on the lookout, right? For those wanting to rush you into a partnership, right? Because I told you, as you are blessed, the devil has the chance to F it up. You put your third eye on everything. I told you, responsibility, heaviest head that wears the crown. You go within. You'll know. You ask your ancestral team, Father, God, Mother, Isis, is this the right person? Right? This talks about what? Somebody being still married and out there, right? As a professional sperm engineer, right? This also speaks about what? A jealous friend. Nothing like a jealous friend, you know. Oh, child. Right? And your mama is a hoe. Their mother is a whore. Or their father. So they got it from their mammy or their pappy. Okay. And a secret affair. They'd love to come what? Come and jump into your vacant orifice, right? That you cleaned off your good seat of emperors and empresses, right? To have a secret affair. Bitch. You got a decision to make, guys. You better choose wisely, mate. Because you know, if you come back and tell Casey any F shit that you went back on after we discussed all of this, you know what I'm going to say? Well, I did tell you, look, Pennywise, son or daughter. Pay attention, darling dears, because you've got big things going on. Let's get ye old Kipper. I haven't used that for a few days. What does Kipper say about this? Give it a good shufty. Got the likes up to 52, darling dears. Please, 114 in the chat. Hit the thumbs up button if you're enjoying this little what? Intel, the recon. Official person bossing up, mate. Somebody's going through a bit of bad health, right? It may even lead to the death of them. Brown bread, mate. In a kind of amazing grace kind of a way. This is about spiritual retribution. This person is mentally imprisoned, right? Look, the reverse empress. Nobody's mother or father. They are straight up how? Yes, baby. And it's getting them in their wallet, their handbag, their pocketbook. This person is not abundant and they can't co-create. They are what? The epitome of everything they put out there. It's all over them. Wow, back on the ranch of infinite possibilities, right? Here's you bossing up, right? Look, tell one, tell them all. Everybody's watching you. All eyes on the throne, darling. I'm telling you. You think me? Well, why wouldn't they watch you? You broke a generational curse. That alone. Their spine, mate, and everything is giving them what? Palpitations in their heart chakra, that black orifice. Pondering on what you're doing, big cat. We see 33, the same age as Jesus and Bob Marley, ascended masters. Your ancestral team is what? Making sure that they are notified when you are upping up. Listen, nothing like the background, darling dear. This is also somebody could be in the army, the navy, or a new position. You've bossed up in some way. Base of the deck, darling dear. Who God bless, no man can curse. Nothing like the hand of God to level out the confusion. No weapon formed against the big cat shall prosper. New beginning, darling. Yes, some of you are pregnant, about to give birth. Congratulations. But divine wants you to what? See life through the eyes of a child. Learn to laugh again, darling dears. Learn the wonder of life. A new beginning for you. The 1 and an 8 goes to a 9. Spiritually guided. Self-improvement after self-examination. In the upright, you did the DNS like a boss. Virgo energy, right? Continues to focus, darling dears. Focus. Okay? Okay. A stitch in time, darling dears. Some of you are seamstresses. Designers. But this is fabulous. I can't say anything better than that, Venus Taurus. What do you think? Anyhow, on that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to Teesprings, toddle over to Patreon, or simply come back here. If you require more in-depth read from me, please Email me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. Payment must be made in advance and send me a screenshot, right? You can pay either through PayPal using my email address, or you can go through CASHAPP. My CASHAPP is the #555 Big Cat. I know, no surprise there either. Anyhow, and as I always say, don't get smoked, Melissa Allen. Don't. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. Don't forget to invite me to the wedding. I need 2 birth natal charts and 6 months notice. Cat, cat.